A fire is a road to a prehistoric mind, into the immensities of deep time. Flames make nonsense crumble, and we are gone. We are 4,600 million years ago, in vast space itself, where we hang in the firm claws of the hawk of the well, watching. Earth is a humming chunk of rock, thrashed by meteorites and hurtling comets, a sublime attack, laden with gifts we cannot yet see. Story churns and gargles, bellows its dramas. Already the mythos, without chaos, there can be no eros, no succulent, vital, devouring, troublesome life. Earth absorbs the carving, accommodating the rupture. But this dance is but a parade of minnows when a vast planet collides like a drunk at a wedding with this baby planet. Their great impact causes both a melting heat and shards of debris to hurl out into the inky blackness. Shards that over time twist and bind into the elegant breast of the moon. Snow palace, dream guardian, vast white belly, tide keeper. Our scrying shifts to 500 million years. The rocky animals that are continents, blissful in their solitudes for so long, come to seek a herding warmth and start a slow cluster together. Though the proud cloak of vegetation is still to spread their bony shoulders, the continents share gossip in the way that they do. Shallow seas hold life in its gurgling waters. Sea scorpion, well-armored trilobites, starfish. The thin waters are not like ink, but luminous with sun, a glowing churn. Glow gold wave, salty scale of ale, the glittering beginning, the sewing needle of the moon. 250 million years. We behold one vast stretch of land now, its face lush and hairy with plant deities. The continent confidently stretches its wingspan from both high latitudes of the equator, and the horsetail stretches its roots into the succulent swamp. Palm trees catch the breeze as dragonflies claim residence to the hot air. Scaled beings, amphibians, lay their eggs in the crust of the river beach. Verdant lushness, gray ladies of the bank, sweet flurry of the dragon wings, damn handsome rock. 100 million. Time of snapping jaw and belly scrape of the sandy places, the broad and wide-ranging dinosaur. Round their claws scuttle a red sea of termites, and skirting their shoulders these great survivors, the dragonfly. The continents continue their archaic shoulder rub, their vivid dreaming continues. The moon milk of the earth's braided intelligence behooving us, its intricate and delighted diversity, crowned with silver and white clouds, a flower with elk and butterfly, whittle-tipped mountains of snow, brown leaf copse, and urging flanks of red sand. Deep time, old time. boulder slow. Loosened underworld immensity, grinding forever chords of glacial singing, bedazzled green sizzle of the jungle rump summer lands. We are the bone pile, the swan road, the bitter dark berries in the belly of the wolf, and on, and on. And somewhere, just a minute ago really, something opened its eyes that looked a little like your or I. And what we heard were the stories. The ancestors were diligent in this regard. A dragonfly would not hesitate to grace us with its buzzing saga of the wind road. Bear would dictate the terms of how we padded in the snowy forest. These are the stories our bodies were tuned for, and that still grind quietly in our bones as we peer at the computer screen. And for a long time we listened. As the rain slapped the moss-strewn roof of an Orkney shelter, we listened. As the dream rattle of the cicada poured through the dark, we listened. As our lungs ripped a blood fury in our chest, as we leapt over boulder and decaying brush, pursued by boar, we still listened. We listened to the old time, and we knew our brief, majestic, terrible place in it. We were just the latest in a long, long line of storytellers. Come, ice giants and eight-legged horses. Come, Bludowyn of the flowers. Come, Fenrir, Ciderbiter, Berklac, Grenolet, Aswin, Scathach, Nip-ap-Nud, and the land shudders and births you, like the sea erupts lava that becomes mountains, forest, graves. Come, Psyche. Come, Gonamagog. Come, Wayland Smithy. Come, Rihanna of the Mares. Come, Cog Gelly Raven. Come, Robin of Luxley, and all the laughing boys of the green wood. Let your names be called, as precious as meat. And one day, just a moment ago, an old woman came from her place at the edge of the village, her ears replete with listening, a mouth of fresh-cut meadow flowers, and told us to light the kindling. Once it was dark, and the little ones were drifting under the antelope robes. The strange one looped forward into the light of the flames and stood in front of the village. She says, "Once upon a time, once upon a time, once upon a time." So she says, and she tells us the story of ourselves, back to ourselves.